Be safe.
Nearby, Richard DeYoung was playing it safe too, pumping out high water just outside the driveway of his Wilton home.
Just trying to get the puddle from that side of the culvert to the other side because the culvert's plugged. So
the idea is just to keep the property high and dry.
That's right.
And in South Sacramento today, a giant 80-foot pine tree came crashing down early this morning onto these cars parked along Amapola Way, prompting this reaction from tree owner Carl Starks.
Dang. I didn't know what to do. I called my homeowner's insurance and waiting for them to get back in contact with me and see what we're going to do about it.
The crushed car belongs to next-door neighbor Brandon Blanco, who was philosophical about losing his Honda van.
Things happen. You see it on the news and watching everybody else, and it happens to you, and what can you do about it? It is what it is.
And to the east, just off the Jackson Highway, Kiefer Boulevard was completely flooded out today, with surrounding farmlands looking more like a lake. And the rising waters from Deer Creek spilled over into the parking lot of Meadowlands, a popular restaurant in Slough House, where Wendy Phoenix will have to take a rain check on her lunch reservations.
The whole area, all the way around, just looks like a lake. It's pretty amazing. Mother Nature at work.
Yes, and Mother Nature working very hard today, as you can see, filling up this entire parking lot with water, and the rain keeps coming down. Reporting live in Slough House, Mike Lurie, KCRA 3 News.
How incredible to see all that water behind you, Mike. Thank you.
And we know flooding causing some problems in other areas in Lake County. Rising waters are prompting some evacuations tonight. CAL FIRE's water rescue team is out in full gear, as you see here, working to clear out some residents in the Hidden Valley area. They are reminding people, if you do receive a flood warning, get out immediately.
And take a look at this. Water is filling into bike trails along the American River Parkway. The Sacramento Fire Department posted this video warning people to stay away. The entire 23-mile stretch is closed right now as more water is being released into Nimbus Dam. So right now, every gate is open. And we're also following flooding tonight in Solano County.
Yeah, in Rio Vista, the Sacramento River spilling onto streets, triggering some flooding concerns. That's where KCRA 3's Melinda Meza joins us live tonight. What is it looking like where you're at?
Well, we do see a lot of water here in Rio Vista, and a lot of people who are concerned about the water because they live so close to it. Many people tell us they haven't seen the river this high in several years. The rising water has people who live near it preparing for the worst.
And right now, it's almost going to breach. So if it breaches, we have about 10 feet before it's going to come to my home.
Darren Belcher's home is right off the water in Rio Vista. He says it's been more than 10 years since he has seen the river this high, this close to home.
Yeah, it definitely has me really concerned. This is my home. This is where I live.
We asked if he was going to use sandbags and other things for protection.
There's no way I can stop this river from 10 feet to go into my home. 10 years ago, this deck actually was out here and it fell into the water.
But some residents in Vacaville say they are not taking any chances because they have seen flooding in this area before.
It can get very high and has reached the road going towards our house in the past.
That is why this woman says she has purchased sandbags and is standing by to protect her home.
You know, we found some of their property have floated over into our driveway.
And some are packing up in case.
Just waiting to see if we have to leave.
I have things packed, my medications and everything, makeup, stuff I need.
Just in case.
Clothes, so we're ready, and just in case.
Yeah, just in case, and that's why some people are here in Rio Vista picking up sandbags. We're at the boat launch live. There are bags here. There's plenty of sand to fill up if you need it, and emergency crews are warning to do what you can to protect your home. Meanwhile, we could tell you we talked to the Office of Emergency Service in San Joaquin County. They are closely watching that area as well because there is a flood warning in that area. Reporting live in Rio Vista, I'm Melinda Meza, KCRA 3 News.
I feel for people who can't do that much. The man saying 10 feet from his home, so no amount of sandbags going to help with that. Thanks, Melinda. We also have some dramatic video of water just rushing in the American River earlier today. This is in El Dorado County. You really hear that water just churning along the South Fork. A KCRA3 viewer sent this in. It was taken near Randall Tract Bridge in Pollock Pines.
And then the Yuba River also roaring tonight, swamping streets and trapping a truck on the side of the road. And this video was posted to our KCRA3 Facebook page. You can see there how high the water is. And at one point you can see the water was up to the headlights of that truck.
So let's go back to meteorologist Dirk Verdorn. So we know that it's kind of tapering off in some places. What are kind of the still kind of places that we should be real concerned about tonight with rivers and creeks?
Well, I think we're still going to see some of the creeks and streams rise a little bit, but once the rainfall rates start to drop off, so will the creeks and the streams. Where we're still going to see some rises is going to be on the rivers, though, the rivers that all the streets and creeks feed into. We're going to continue to see those levels going up. So a lot of moisture still coming on through. And these are just a few of the areas of concern that we're focusing on. There's a lot of areas to keep track of, but these are just a few of them that we're watching right now. Again, near Marysville, near the Yuba River, you can see where it currently is at 76.4 feet. Flood stage is at 80, or actually flood stage is at 87 feet. The forecast, the peak, when it's going to be cresting at 84.4. And so far, this looks like it's a pretty good estimate of where it should top out. So it should top out below flood stage, but still it's going to be impacting the Simpson Lane area. It becomes impassable when the waters get this high. So there are going to be some areas of flooding, but it's just not going to be at flood stage. Also, the Sumners River at Michigan Bar, right now it's at 8.8 feet. Flood stage is 13.2 feet, and it is forecast to get up to about 14 feet. So that's above flood stage. And when that happens, of course, the South Bank levee near Wilton, overtops Wilton Road, will also get flooded at that point. But again, projections have it now that it's kind of weakening somewhat. So we're maybe not going to see it get as high as forecast, but we're just going to have to watch this as it steadily is rising, and it continues to rise at this moment. Also, the Truckee River near Alpine Meadows, it is currently above flood stage. Flood stage is 4.5 feet, is currently at 5 feet. It is projected to get up to 7.3 feet, and that in and of itself, once it gets that high, you get some major flooding associated with the Truckee River in that area. So that's what's going on as far as the rivers are concerned. Some of the other creeks or streams that we're watching. We're watching the Arcade Creek. That's an area near American River College. That's an area that could still flood tonight. Also, we're looking at Dry Creek near Elkhorn. That's another area where we could see some flooding as those creeks are still on the rise. So that's what's going on with our waterways. Now back over to you.
And we have some video for that, Derek. We're also looking at cresting creeks tonight. Take a look. You just hear that water flowing up in Rumsey and Yolo County. This is Cache Creek. Look how high that water is. It's at 13 feet right now. The rain's still coming down, and that's pulling a lot of debris with it.
And in Stanislaus County, some incredible video coming in from the Orostiva Creek. And take a look at the water churning there as it flows down right into the creek. And this is video from the Stanislaus County Emergency Services. And they say, per usual for this area, roads are closed near Newman.
Now to Nevada City, where Deer Creek runs right through downtown. Lefty's Grill getting a front row seat of the roaring creek. Wendy Huntington shared this video with us. Look at this. You really see how high that water is, coming up almost to the level of the patio there. And you can see and hear just rushing past folks who are visiting there. Deer Creek is making a tough commute for drivers in eastern Sacramento County tonight. One driver had to be rescued after a truck got stuck over on Scott Road near Boys Ranch Road. Officials tell us just 1 foot of strong moving water will move your car. So if you see a flooded road, turn around.
And now over to Miners Ravine in Granite Bay. A viewer sent us this video and says he's done some work on that creek since a flood of 95 to make it flow better. But when debris hits those pipes, that's when we see the problems. Water spilling over the banks of Leibinger Lane, and this is over near Joe Rogers Court. Meantime, Arcade Creek also flooding today on Auburn Boulevard in Sacramento County.
KCRA 3's Leticia Ordaz takes a look at the impact of the rising water with this powerful storm.
Del Paso Regional Park is officially underwater. Take a look. We see picnic tables that are submerged in water, as well as a garbage can here. And on this other side, there is a barbecue grill that is underwater. So lots of rain has been coming down in Sacramento. This has been pretty much nonstop since overnight. And this is all because Arcade Creek here continues to rise. It is flowing here, and the concern is that soon there will also be water here covering the street. So that could be a concern for people who are trying to get to their homes here on the other side. Everyone today is just trying to take precautions so they don't get caught up in this flooding.
If they go out in these creeks, some of them are really flowing. This is my third creek check today, and some of them are really flowing. So yeah, I'm a little worried for people who aren't very taking care of themselves. Definitely following the precautions because there's a lot of potholes too in the streets and a lot of flooding there, so I'm being very careful.
A lot of families in Sacramento have been driving around exploring the creeks. They say they haven't seen it this deep here in about 5 years. There's a lot of flooding going on in our region. You do want to be careful. Officials are urging people not to drive through any standing water, especially if it's dark. You may just have to be rescued. Play it safe, everyone. In Sacramento, Leticia Ordaz, KCRA 3 News.